Karina, are you ready for the fun/challenge? Speaking of trivia.
Okay.
The fun/challenging part of our podcast.
Bring it on.
You know what we're about to do, right?
You're going to ask me some questions.
Right. So you're going to, okay, here's how it works. Oh, boy. I unplugged myself. Hold on one second.
Technical difficulties.
I'm back. Okay.
This is live. This is why it's happening.
This is how it works. Okay, so we have we have two visitor centers. We have one at the Plaza, one down at Jacuzzi Winery. We have volunteers. People call. They ask us questions. They walk in. Right now, today, I'm deputizing you as a volunteer at the Sonoma Valley Visitors Bureau.
Oh, boy.
And you're going to help me in a segment we call We Get Questions.
Dun-da-da.
Okay, first question we got. I purchased the Plaza Tasting Pass. Do I need to make reservations at the 3 wineries I am interested in? Are these tastings at the wineries or at the Plaza? Thank you.
Oh, gosh. Let's see. Based on this, it's mobile exclusive, instantly delivered via text and email.
Yeah.
No apps to download.
Right.
Visit up to 3 locations in a 24-hour period.
Yeah.
They must be used within 60 days of purchase.
Yeah.
Available 24 hours.
I'm now realizing I forgot to leave something off. So ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just here's what it says right here. And you don't need
reservation.
You don't need a reservation. You just show right up. I should put that on the thing.
Maybe that would be helpful.
Thank you.
Tim.
Thank you for being my focus group. So yeah, you don't need a reservation. But if it's a super busy day, you might want to call ahead.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
Yeah.
But people have been loving them, and they're a big thing. So
is it allowed? Can I name some of these amazing
sure.
tasting
Go ahead.
rooms
Yeah, go ahead.
available? Bedrock.
Yeah, it's a good one. Zinfandel.
You got Highway 12 Winery, Palm
they're
Cider
cool.
Shop.
Palm's good. Like you like cider or Petnat. Yep. Some people
Fulcrum
go there. Yep.
Wines, La Prenda Wines, San Giacomo. Oh, this is fabulous. I'm going home with this.
Give me the pass now. Okay, good. You passed that one. That was good. All right, here's one we got. This guy walked into our visitor center yesterday. Are you ready for this one?
Okay.
Hi, we've lived in Kenwood for 25 years,
Okay.
but never been down here to the Sonoma Plaza.
What?
What is this city party everyone's talking about?
Well, he just missed it. It was just happening this week. Amazing, good music, great food.
Yeah.
Everyone comes out and celebrates the
Big
city.
deal.
It's
Right.
a big deal. Yes.
I think it's the first Thursday in August every year.
August, yeah.
And first of all, we had to double check. We're like, you lived in Kenwood, 20 minutes away, and have not been to the Sonoma Plaza, which I understand some people drive to Santa Rosa. That's mind-boggling.
You know, it's interesting how there's a little bit of division in the area. But just drive through the Springs, stop in the area, and then go to the plaza if you'd like.
To this gentleman stop by, might I recommend on your way stopping at La Michoacana and getting a paleta, which is the popsicle, and then keep going on to the plaza for the city party.
Yes.
So next year,
Take the
people
bike path,
take
if
the
you'd
bike path. So the city party is a big to do. There's bands, there's food. It's a celebration. It's a very Sonoma thing.
Yeah.
It's like let's just have a party.
Yes, you can
Why
have
not?
a picnic there too.
You can definitely have a picnic.
Dance, get your face painted. Lots of good
All the things.
activities. Yes.
Here's a question someone asked. How long does it take to get from the San Francisco airport to Petaluma?
I would say it's about a 45-minute drive on a good day.
Yeah.
It's pretty convenient. And why go to Petaluma? Come to Sonoma Valley. Come to the Springs, people.
You could just drive 20 minutes more and be in Sonoma Valley.
Yes.
25 minutes you're in the Springs. Right. So yeah, I don't know why you're asking how to get to Petaluma. Why don't you come to the Springs?
Come to the Springs.
God.
Come on.
Okay, here's one, and this is so funny that you're on. We've kind of already talked about this, but I got this question by a text earlier. Where can I find a food truck in and around Sonoma Valley, especially one open later at night?
There you go. La Bamba's going to be there. And they have a number, and if I had it handy, I
Right.
would. And let me tell you, they do pick up. Fun story. I was in Mexico at a wedding and ran into some friends from the Springs, and we're like, hey, aren't the La Bamba tacos the best? And it was after midnight in Mexico, and maybe there were a couple of drinks in our system.
Perhaps.
And we thought, let's call La Bamba. What are the odds they're going to pick up? They picked up.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
And they're like, Karina, if you don't have cash,
yes.
you're out of
They
here.
pick
They
up.
pick up. And so,
Yes.
so La Bamba food truck is in the Springs. It is right before the Plaza. What's
The glass
store.
Yes, it's right next to Tienda Iñiguez, the little convenience
Oh,
store.
there's a little convenience
It's
store
right
on the
next door to
right.
it.
You'll
Yes.
see that.
Yeah.
And it's like a corner and the door opens. Then right after that, you'll see the food truck. It's a little incline.
It's hard to miss.
It's hard to
There's
miss.
always a lot of people
And
there.
park in the glass thing. Don't park in the glass place when they're open, but they close around 5.
Right.
And the taco truck opens around 6.
You could also park in the 22 Boys Boulevard parking lot and just walk across the
Perfect.
street. Yes.
Good. Right
yeah.
there. So good.
Also, in the winter, Tim, they make delicious champurrado.
And what is that?
It's a
exactly?
mix of hot chocolate with warm milk. Well, and
I think it's like cornmeal. Or
it's corn milk.
something like
Yes.
yeah. It's so good.
Yes, it's
really
delicious.
it's good for your stomach.
It's good for your soul too.
It's good for your soul. It's probably medicinal. And I'm sure it's low fat and low sugar.
Yes.
That last part, it's a lie. But yeah, it's so good. So the good answer is where to find a food truck in and around Sonoma Valley, especially one open later at night. The Springs,
Yes.
first of all.
Yes.
I think the only other one I know, there's more in the Springs, but there's a place called Tortilleria Jalisco, and they're kind of a food truck, kind of a restaurant.
Yeah, they might have gone through some changes.
I know they always have a
recently.
Morisco sign out front.
Yeah,
Okay, so maybe not that one.
Yeah,
Dang it.
let's stick to the
Okay,
Springs and
very
Lava.
good. Here's a final question we got. Someone said, "Hey, we're heading back to San Francisco Airport tonight. We've been up here,
Okay.
but we're heading back. Do you have any recommendations for things to do in San Francisco or along the way?"
Well, can't they stop here? Can't they just stay here? Why leave? Don't go.
Let's assume they're flying out. Let's assume they've been to the Springs, they've had a great time, and they're like, "Okay, we should probably start heading back."
Yeah.
Is there anything like when you go to San Francisco Airport? Are there any places you can think of to stop, or any other unique ways
There's
to
a
get there?
great sushi place that I go to in San Rafael,
Okay.
and it's right off of Bellum,
Okay.
off of 101, and it's called Yu Sheng.
Okay.
One of the chefs there is from Yucatan, Mexico.
Oh.
His name is Caesar. So
Okay.
if you go there, say hello to Caesar for me.
Caesar at the sushi place.
Yes.
All right, so you can stop in San Rafael, which is a cute town.
Yeah.
And they have neat restaurants there. You can do that. I always recommend to people, when you're going over the Golden Gate Bridge, the best view is actually from the North Vista point. You get off and before you go over,
Yeah.
you get off and you go there because especially at night, the bridge is before you. The city's over there. Oakland is further to the left.
Yeah.
You can see Alcatraz, Angel Island.
Kind of get a view of everything.
You see this amazing view.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. If you're going down during the day, instead of going the normal way, which is 19th Avenue, stay hard right. You kind of go through the rich people's houses. Then you work your way down to Ocean Beach.
Yeah.
And you go along that way, and you can stop and see. People don't know that San Francisco has a great beach.
It
I mean,
does.
it's amazing.
It's chilly, but it is.
It's
great.
it's bracing.
Yes.
It's bracing.
There
But
you
that's
go.
a great way to see the beach, and then you can take that way to the airport.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to do it. So it's good stuff there. So
go.
you did.
Again, I still think they should stay in the Springs.
You should don't ever leave. This is your chance.